There's no secret formula to a perfect marriage. Every relationship is different. Every couple is different.
But there are things that you and your partner can do to try to keep your relationship healthy and happy. So we decided we should call on the experts to share their tips.
John Gordon is the best-selling author of The Power of a Positive Team.
Keren Eldad is a motivational speaker and founder of With Enthusiasm. And George James is the program director of the Couple and Family Therapy Programs in Thomas Jefferson University. Hi, guys. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Well, why don't we just dive right in?
Right in.
You were saying that sometimes it's important to have difficult conversations. I think often you're like, oh,
We usually avoid them, you mean?
yeah, we'll discuss it later. We push it, kick the can down the road. But you say get right in.
You have to have the difficult conversations. We so often don't want to have them because we don't want to rock the boat.
Yeah.
But then you never move from like to love, from communication to connection to commitment. Now, when you have those conversations, you can't criticize the other person. You have to construct and build up. Don't break down.
Okay.
Speak the truth in a spirit of love.
Yeah,
Love.
Keren, you talk. I mean, Keren, you talk about this, and I think we all do this. We take our problems from work, we walk in the door, and
With them.
they're on our backs, and sometimes you feel like it's unavoidable in a way.
Well, you do, and this is the scourge of our times, you know. Anxiety is absolutely prevalent in society, and it's completely normal. We're bombarded all the time, and it's very easy to come home and say, I'm just going to give you all of this to deal with. Or even if you have been at home all the time with your children, to say, here, take it now.
So what do you do? What should you do?
The most important thing that I like to say is mind your mindset. Take some time between the daytime and the time that you come back together as a couple. Whether you can just take 20 minutes off and meditate, stay in your car, listen to a podcast, have a cup of coffee, take a walk around the block, just shake it off. And that doesn't mean you don't get to come home and say, here's how my day went.
You still share the day.
Instead, it's just I'm not dumping all of this on you and bringing all that vibration back with me.
George, you got something to add to that?
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I really encourage couples to think about is the role of distance, because that's the biggest enemy, I think, because we let work, our children, money, sex, bad communication get in the way of our relationship. And so we have to find ways to make sure that we stay, as you say, connected, because when we don't, it just leaves room for the end of the relationship or resentment, which I see a lot of people go through.
I think that's such a big one because I think you don't even realize it's happening, right? Because you decide, well, I've got a lot to discuss. I'm so tired. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So it's a crack, and then a crack becomes a canyon, and you're like, how did we get to this place?
You got the Mississippi running through.
So how do you, sometimes that's just, you feel like that's the way life goes. You're talking about the kids, you're talking about other things. So what do you suggest?
So it's cliche, but I see it over and over in my office where clients come in and they're not spending time together. They're not having that couple time. And I'm not just saying ordinary couple time. I mean like invested time with your partner where you get to know them.
Is date night enough?
I don't think so. My wife and I, we take walks together.
Yeah.
We pray in bed together before we go to sleep. And that has been huge. We were struggling years ago. We started saying this prayer every night before bed.
What was it?
God, we invite you into our marriage to love us, to unite us, to heal us, and to strengthen us so we can grow strong together and serve you together.
That's beautiful.
That'll keep you together.
That is
what about
beautiful.
you, Keren? Anything else to add
First
to
of
that?
all, I love that so much, and I'm taking that. I am taking that home with me. I love it so much. I completely agree. I also find that the most successful couples that I've ever seen in coaching are the ones who don't just play together, but are actually invested in each other's lives. They take a deep, fundamental interest in each other's work, no matter what that work is. And that kind of growth that you experience together is very hard to untangle from.
What if you're with the wrong person? Sometimes you are. And
divorced, I know.
You're divorced. So what advice there? Sometimes you try all those things and you realize, wow, maybe this isn't right.
Well, I believe that it fundamentally comes down to the intention with which you got married. The truth is, many of us have walked into marriages from the wrong place. And sometimes that's incurable. It's okay. It's fine to understand that this is an impasse, because then playing together, finding an interest in each other's lives is going to be completely artificial. It's not going to work. You have to have the love first.
And John, you talk about it, I think it's you that talked about, too many couples compete with one another. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's
right. It's not about competing. It's about collaborating. It's about connecting and committing. You will never have commitment without connection. So don't compete. Work together to make the marriage better. It's not about me, it's about we. And when you focus on the relationship first and the marriage first, then you both get stronger in the process. It's not about one being better than the other. Be better together.
Well, you guys, thank you.
Appreciate
I feel better.
Thank
Yes, that was good. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about secrets to a good sex life and how it could improve your relationship.
We're going to be back right after this.
Thank you, guys.